Throughout our lives, most of us will end up having kids. Either it be an accident, planned out, or who knows, maybe even adopting.
Yes. Yes. The title of the article is called Five Super Honest Reasons Why We Have Kids. And me and Cornell were discussing this prior. The fact that it says super, it just makes it sound like so much more unbelievable.
Exactly. And we're making fun of it, saying like super duper honest reasons. Like it just doesn't sound like it doesn't give it the credibility that it needs.
Yeah. We'll most likely have the list down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But I've only read like the first three, and I'm like, me and Cornell, we gotta make a video on this.
You gotta react to it. And I have not seen this list too, so this is the first time I'm hearing it.
Yeah. All right. So number 25. It's a countdown list.
Okay.
To have someone to take care of us when we're older.
Okay, I mean, I get the reason for that. Because, when you get too old, you can't really do things by yourself. And I'm pretty sure people don't just want to have some hired nurse to take care of them and, like, wipe their ass and shit. So, I mean, I can understand it. But, like, if you're having a kid solely just to, like, have them take care of you when you're older,
Like their first
that's
name might as well be investment.
for real. Just name him, like, nurse or something, caretaker. Like, don't, like, hide him from the world. Keep him in your house until he's, like, 50 or something.
Yeah. And like honestly, you have a point that like, a nurse could end up like having to wipe your ass one day in the future. But that's only if like, time doesn't agree with you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I used to work with my stepdad and like for this guy, he's 80 years old and like he still works out and everything.
yeah. Oh, well, okay.
I don't know if that has to do anything with genetics or just maintaining a healthy lifestyle, but like, you don't need anyone to take care of you when you're older, you know, if
Mm.
you're still capable. And who's to say
Yeah,
that
of
you're
course.
even gonna get that old?
True.
Like, bitch, heart disease runs in my family. The fuck?
Okay, well, for those that do get that old, most of them are just, very frail. Unless they were, like, growing up doing, like, a very active sport that kind of, like, kept doing it throughout their life, then they'll still be capable of doing it.
Hmm.
I remember seeing this video. You might have seen it before. It kind of went viral. I don't know, but it was like an older gentleman, maybe like 70, mid 70s, almost 80, and he was on a swing set at a park, and he was just swinging, like doing his own thing, and he actually did a backflip off the swing and stuck the landing. And the person who was videotaping it went up to him, and asked him like, "Damn, that was impressive." And he said he was doing like gymnastics since he was like a kid. So I mean, if you keep doing that for your life, then most likely you're gonna still have it. Maybe not like all the flips and the handstands and running around, but you'll still be a lot in better shape than all these other like old people, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So I mean,
hmm?
just having a kid just to take care of you, isn't an excuse to have a kid. Or
Well,
it shouldn't be like a reason, I guess.
yeah. Well, this next one is even dumber. Number 24. To carry the family name.
To carry the well, I mean, I can kind of see that one. Kind of. I mean, no.
Yeah, but it's kind of dumb because like Cornell, I'm Mexican.
Mm.
Most Mexicans that I meet have the same last name as I do. And not to mention, every time I hear somebody saying like, "Oh, you gotta carry on your family name," it's like, why? It's they say it like we're warriors or we're royalty that like we need to pass on the bloodline. Like the fuck has my fam? I keep trying to fight the urge to say my last name. Like it's not like my family has like built the country or fucking done all this like miraculous shit. Like
Yeah.
no, we hate it here. I don't know.
We hate me and my family. We hate America. It was made by a Mexican gang.
Um,
I mean, I can understand that, but my last name sort of unique,
yeah,
and maybe I'm not saying my last name has more like it's better than yours. That's not what I'm trying to say. So don't think that.
I mean, it's got a higher rarity than mine.
See, yours is more common. Mine is like an epic or a rare. No,
Yeah, exactly.
My drop rate is much more lower than yours.
Drop rate.
The RNG it took for me to get my last. No, I'm just like.
I mean, you have a point. And it doesn't help that like the picture is of Obama and his kids.
Did you look it up?
No. Like they have pictures. Like they have like the reason, then the picture, and then like a tiny little article. And the picture is of Obama and his kids.
Well then, Obama out on this man.
Obama.
But that was a funny. That's me. But I don't have anything else to say for that. What was the next one?
All right, number 23. Because they're cute. No, the fuck they are not.
Because they're cute. Have you seen a newborn baby?
Exactly.
That it looks like a potato sack.
I know. It looks like. Okay, you know how like sometimes you peel a potato and like it oxidizes and changes color?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now boil that potato and then like kind of beat it a little bit. That's what a fucking newborn child looks like.
Beat it a little bit.
Well, you gotta give it a shape. It's not like freaking babies are like of a correct shape. Like a lot of doctors have to like meld them together.
Yeah, that's true. Like their heads are like deformed a little bit, like caved in, so the doctors gotta like Play-Doh it. Like,
I bet a lot of people that are listening are like, what the fuck are they talking about?
If you're just joining in, I don't know, maybe you fell asleep and you woke up listening to our video. Good morning. Hello there, gee. Like a cup of coffee? Cup of Joe? No, just one. But the babies though. After their newborn state, and they're not aliens, you know, they actually like kind of develop and they get like features, like facial features and whatnot.
Yeah.
I can imagine that, because you know there are like actual cute babies, but at the same time, if you want something cute, 100% just get a dog or a cat.
Yeah, they'll stay cute.
Yeah.
Provided you feed them well and you know they live a long life.
That you take care of them.
Yeah.
Because even people say too, like, you know, having a dog or a cat is kind of like training for having a kid.
No, it's not.
But I mean, it's kind of true, but it's just not as hard.
It's
you do have to feed them, walk them, but they don't have to go to school. You don't have to pay as much for them. They don't want a Xbox 360.
Yeah.
They don't want freaking Nintendo Switch and all that stuff. They just want to like, you know, be with their owner.
Yeah.
But if you call your dog or cat like your child,
then you're annoying.
Yeah.
Like having a pet.
I'll be honest.
Having a pet is like not like a gateway for having a child. At best, it's like kind of a warm up for the responsibility.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just it's like that's what I was saying. It's like training or the warm up for it. I just didn't know for lack of a better term.
All right.
But yeah, just get a dog or a cat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't handle that, then I don't know, guinea pig. Not that, a hamster or a snake or something. I don't know.
But you got to make sure you get 2 guinea pigs.
Oh.
They die.
You're right.
They die of loneliness.
Yeah.
Learned that the hard way.
You've had one?
My stepdad he found a guinea pig on the side of the freeway and he got it, and yeah, we don't know. So he brought the guinea pig back. His name was Adam. He was cute, and he only lived for like 2 weeks. And afterwards, like we started Googling like what could have possibly killed him. Turns out like they die of loneliness. It's like illegal to only have one in Switzerland.
The Swiss. Of course, they have a law for that.
I mean, would you want your pet dying of loneliness?
No, but
Like, we got attached to that motherfucker.
I mean, what if like it wasn't the loneliness that killed the pig? What if it was like something else? Because you did find it or your dad had found it at a freeway.
Yeah, I thought that too, but you know, the fact that like, it is possible for them to die of loneliness. It's kind of like, I don't know.
But tell me also the reason, like, guinea pigs and hamsters. Why do you never see them in the wild? I've never seen a wild guinea pig. I've never seen a wild hamster.
Yeah, I have no good explanation
Where do
for
you
that.
find them? Or are they like just made in like a lab? Like
Yeah,
a
I was
cross
thinking that
breed
too.
between-
Like
Are they a
mules
crossbreed or something? Yeah, exactly.
or ligers.
Yeah, like the freaking dolphin poodle from Big Mouth.
Oh god, no. Anyway, reason 22. What is it? To stay young ourselves. I am
What?
sorry. Ask your mother, your father, your aunt, grandma, grandpa, uncle. Having a child did not keep them young.
Nothing is gonna keep you young. I don't know. I don't care how many moisturizers you use on your face. Nothing will keep you young at all, no matter how many Botoxes
Exactly.
or surgeries.
It will not keep you looking young. It will not keep you feeling young. And I'm gonna fuck that one up, so I'm not gonna say it.
People who like get those like mass like facelifts and all that stuff, they just look horrible.
I know. They look like they got punched, or they
several times.
or like they try to make out with a fucking beehive.
Oh yeah, like their cheeks and they're like all swollen, and it's like all skinny down on like their jaw area, and their lips are just like two really big sausages. Like, ew, what the heck, dude? And then there's actual people out there that actually think that's like the look, you know, and that honestly scares me. To be honest,
Looking like fucking Mr. Popo head ass.
Mr. Popo. All you need is just to like shake your head in charcoal, and then you just. It's like
I meant the lips, but yeah.
no, I mean like if you just wanted to achieve the popo.
But like, hell no. Having kids will not keep you young. Like you're gonna be fucking miserable for like the first 5 years.
Exactly. Restless nights is something I'm not looking forward to. To be honest.
Yeah. I want to keep my sleep, even though it's a shit schedule.
I want to keep my sleep.
I meant to say keep my sleep schedule.
And then like if they start teething too, they're just constant crying.
Oh my god, no. Yeah. This list is like turning out to be like super stupid. Super stupid.
Super stupid.
Totally retarded. Okay. Oh, what kind of dumbass fucking reason is this to be bumped up from the kids' table? Cornell,
What?
you have more of a family dynamic. Do you guys have a kids' table?
No,
No?
we don't have like a table like that. I don't know if you, like I'm guessing you mean like in Thanksgiving, you know, keep the adults with the adults, and you keep the kids with the kids, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what they mean. Yeah, so in Thanksgiving, there really is no kid other than my nephew.
Yeah.
And we already have like, I don't know if I want to go through my family dynamic. My nephew is like family, like the wife of my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Their family is literally just all adults, just no kids.
Yeah.
And it's basically all women too.
Alright.
And for us, it's like all men, only only women in my house is my mom.
Mm.
So, what's it called? The only kid is Jacob. And because of that, he tries to speak like an adult so bad.
Yeah, you said
So
that
he-
on podcast 14, I think.
Yeah, and I'm saying it again because it's gotten like, not worse, but you know, he's keeping it up. And, what's it called? No matter how old you are, having a kid does not mean you can just be bumped up from the kids' table.
I know.
Like it's like they had like a goal or something like that. The people who made the list, they're like, all right, I want, how much is it? 25, right? I want 25 lists, or a 25
Reasons.
topic list, yeah, by the end of whatever. So it's like there's like some points, but the rest of them are just like filler.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell has a kid to be bumped up from the kids' table? Like, what?
Like, how is that going to prove anything to your family? Like, hey guys, can I not sleep? Can I sit with you guys this Thanksgiving? I don't know. Are you adult enough? I don't know, Mom. I kind of fucked and then had a kid. Like, that's not going to prove anything. And depending on how old you are, it's going to prove that you're fucking retarded and irresponsible.
Exactly. That's it right there.
All right. Reason number 20. To learn about accountability.
Well, okay, this one is probably like the best one so far.
Yeah.
Because I can actually agree with that one.
But at the same time, you need a kid to fucking know about that shit.
Oh, that is very true. You need to have one. Like how old you are, and you don't know about accountability until you have a kid. Really?
Yeah, like okay, guys, I don't have a kid, but the amount of times I have said, "You're right, I was wrong. You have a point." Stuff like that. That's me taking some sort of accountability. Obviously, there's other ways, like, you know, um, action-wise, but this is only speech-wise. And guess what? I don't have a fucking kid. I'm accountable for my own goddamn actions.
Exactly.
And the picture is just like this kid. He broke a bunch of bowls, I think.
Gosh. What the hell?
I know.
Just broke a bunch of bowls? That's just... I'm sorry, but whenever I think of that, I just think of kind of like... I just been brainwashed. Like those white parents. A kid could literally do that, you break a bunch of bowls. And they're just like, Timmy, go to the corner.
Oh, God.
But if that was my mom, I wouldn't be talking today.
Yeah.
Like, I have to be, like, speaking through
a tube.
One of those, like, a tube or an electrolarynx. Or something, like the things that those smokers use.
Yeah.
Whenever they speak. I want something like that. I mean, damn. But anyway. Yeah, if you have to learn accountability after you have a kid, then you shouldn't have had a kid in the first place, even if it was by accident.
And like, hey guys, little foreshadow for our next video, we're gonna make a list of 25 reasons not to have a kid. And the first one is gonna be, who really wants to child-proof a house? That's what that picture made me think of.
Yeah, child-proofing a house is just... I don't really see the point. I mean, I do if there's like sharp edges and corners, and if your kid falls, he can like, I don't know, stab himself or something in some way. But if you're, I don't know, going out of your way, and you're putting like foam on every single round corner too, you're like changing tile to carpet, and you're putting like elbow pads and knee pads and helmets on your kid. That's just too overprotective right there,
Yeah, and like the fact that you said putting elbow pads, knee pads, and all that other stuff on them just makes me think your kid's gonna look like they belong in a short bus.
That's kind of true.
All right. Reason 19. Because you can, and not everyone can. What kind of dumbass excuse is that?
What the heck? Because you can and not everyone can.
Like,
what?
The only way that argument makes sense, like logical sense, is if like, I don't know, your sister or your brother or whatever asks you to be a surrogate or a sperm donor.
Yeah. That is honestly the only reason. Because if you're using the same logic, because you can and not everybody can, but not everyone can walk. Not everyone can do the simple things that we can do because we're able to. So, do we just do them because we can and everybody else can't?
Like, this is for you, Joe Swanson, and then just fucking Crip walks out of the room.
Exactly. That's basically what the list is saying.
Exactly.
By having a kid. Like, some people can't have kids because they don't have, like, or, maybe something traumatic happened in their life that they don't allow them to have kids, and the list is just like, yeah, you can't have a kid, and I am. That's why I'm pregnant. Like, what? It's like you're rubbing it in their face.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah. Like, what?
I'm still thinking about Crip walking in front of Joe Swanson. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Peter. I don't know. Those like Joe Swanson memes when they were like really really like popular like last year. The one that I always like laugh at is when Joe was like, I ran. Nigga, I can't even walk. I just... Oh man, dude. Alright, what's the next one?
Alright, hang on, gotta load up the list. Alright, reason 18 to live through your child. Let me raise you that point, and I will see your point and raise you this. Toddlers and tiaras, pageant babies. Oh god, the pictures of a pageant queen too.
Oh gosh.
Like,
see, the reason why like anybody would put their toddler even in like a pageant, it's not for the kid. It's because like whoever parent is doing it, it's just like they're the ones that are actually like, you know, reaping the rewards from it. If you know what I mean.
yeah.
Like I know what to say, but I can't say it for some reason.
Okay.
I just hope you know what I mean.
Number one, I think I know where you're going, but I'm going to say a bunch of other points too to hopefully cover everything you were going to say. Number one, the things that they have to go through. Possible dieting, makeup, and they're basically suffering. So you didn't have to. Whatever reward they win, because like a lot of times during these little toddler pageant things, they do get money, but it's not going to go to the kid, it's going to go to the parent.
Exactly.
They probably couldn't as a kid, or maybe they did, but they, just didn't win. So like now they want their child to win, and anytime the child loses, now they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is all your fault," and possibly like, God forbid, fucking like mentally or physically abuse them.
Yeah.
They're not pretty anymore. The parents. I had something else, but I can't remember. But does that hopefully cover like everything you were gonna say?
Yeah, basically.
All right. Should we move on to the next one?
Yep.
All right. Number 17. Why won't you move? Okay. To feel fulfilled at a job well done.
To feel fulfilled at a job well done.
Okay, I can agree.
After 18 years, does it really feel like that?
Yeah, it's more like a burden. But, okay. That is if, like, they come out, like, well-adjusted and everything.
Yeah.
But you know what I'd rather get fulfilled by with a job? A few promotions, That's a job that's worth being fulfilled at.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, also, what if you have a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says to feel fulfilled at a job well done. Is there really going to be a time like where you're just going to sit back, relax, and just be like, yeah, I did that right there. Like, you know what I mean? It's just...
No. Most likely not.
Because it's just like when you feel like... Okay, just imagine. Your room is like super messy, right? And you finally get the courage, or not courage, but like the strength to finally clean your room, right? Like how do you think you'd feel after that?
Slightly tired, sweaty, but ultimately be like, finally inner peace. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
So after that you feel like you really accomplished something, right? You're just like, yeah. So you can just sit back and relax.
And then 2 weeks later, I fuck it up.
Yeah, why does that always happen? Like every time you clean your room, it always goes back to being messy.
I know, but apply that logic to having a kid.
And 2 weeks later, I mess it up. But no, what I'm trying to get at is just like, there's a different type of satisfaction when it comes to like accomplishing something and having a kid. Because yeah, you can be proud of your kid, but no one really just kind of just goes like, yeah, that's my child. And that's what I created right there. You know,
Yeah.
or at least like, not. That's something that I wouldn't do, and I hope other people won't do that because I don't know. I just find that weird.
Comment down below if you would do that. But yeah, that point just sounds dumb.
Freaking yeah, whatever. What's the next one?
Oh my god, this is like the dumbest reason and most likely the one that will not work. Reason number 16, to fix a broken marriage. Bitch, that shit is broken and you think adding more responsibility is gonna help?
They always kind of do that in movies.
I know.
You know, like the marriage is about a freaking like self-destruct, and then the woman is just like, wait, I'm pregnant. And then the husband is just like, of course he's in shock, and then they start arguing, and then after a while they kind of like, they come to their senses, and then they're just like, this baby's gonna bring us closer together, and all this stuff, and then when the baby's born, the movie wants to show you what the movie wants to show you, but in real life, it's gonna be a whole nother problem on their hands.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, okay, let's say, you know, you and your wife, you have a broken marriage and everything, and then, like, turns out she's pregnant, right?
Yeah.
You guys have the kid, and what's it called? It's possible that one of you has to give up your job, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, to take care of the kid because babysitters are expensive. Now, obviously, it would be the job that makes the least amount of money. So automatically, you're about to insult. Either you're gonna get insulted or your partner's gonna get insulted. For one. Two, they're gonna like take on so much responsibility, something that like they aren't prepared for. Like in those little mommy daddy classes things, they like teach you how to change a child's diaper and all this other stuff, but like they don't teach you anything afterwards. Like when they stop being from toddlers / babies to, you know, children or teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just gonna be like a whole nother like mental, physical, and financial burden. And this is the worst part about having a kid. Mothers, right? A lot of times they like go like through this like weird depression or guilt when they have a kid.
Uh-huh.
That's all I got for right now. But yeah.
So like, yeah, actually I do agree with that, honestly, because sorry, I mean, when you have a kid, it's not going to be like the miracle to save your marriage, right? Even if you're not even married, if you're just like in a relationship with somebody like boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever, and you have a child, have you seen the amount of dads that leave because of the kid?
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, there's some that are just assholes and leave, but there are others where it's like, bro, fuck this.
Exactly, like, a child isn't gonna save your marriage. Someone can just up and leave.
If anything, it's gonna be the thing that pushes them off the... You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah, it's gonna push them out of the relationship. So no, not having a kid is gonna save your relationship. If you want to save your relationship, go to counseling or something.
And it's cheaper.
Very cheap when it comes to like when you like, what's it called, like, what's the word I'm looking for, when you're like comparing, there we go, when you're comparing it between having a kid, you just go to counseling.
Yeah.
People were like really make it seem like it's a bad thing. Oh, your relationship's falling apart, you gotta go to counseling. Oh, but it works.
Exactly.
Damn it. People just wanna make it look bad because your relationship looks bad, but trust me, I mean, I've never been there, but I'm just guessing because that's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
If counseling doesn't work out, then you know that you and your person or your partner does not need to be in a relationship at all because you both are not compatible.
Exactly.
Unless the counselor or whatever is just really bad. But
which can be the case sometimes.
Yeah, it really can be. Like, you get your online degree and you haven't had like an actual class, so you just open up shop and you're destroying relationships left and right.
Oh God.
They shouldn't call you the freaking relationship counselor. They should call you the relationship destroyer. I don't know.
Like a side chick or some shit.
Exactly.
Fucking homewrecker. Anyway, reason 15. Creating your child. Fuck. Creating your own squad has never been cuter.
The squad?
Yeah, and it's like a picture of like this woman taking like a mirror selfie with a baby in one hand and like their older daughter like in the frame. So basically,
Squad.
have your kid to get internet clout.
Squad. I'm still like squad.
Yeah.
Really? Is that really like the term we're using for having a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Squad.
I know. I was hoping me fucking up reading was gonna fix it. Nope. Squad.
Let's just go to the next one. I have nothing to say.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. All right. Reason to avoid work parties.
Oh, using your like kids as an excuse to like not go to like a public event.
Yeah. Like, bitch, just say no.
Exactly.
No, I don't
I don't
want to.
understand
You
how
guys are
people-
annoying. See, it's that simple.
I mean, I don't really understand why people are so scared to say no. To be honest.
Let's encourage saying no more often.
Exactly.
Hashtag no. I hope that's not something that's
I
gonna.
think that's something.
Yeah, I was saying like I hope that's not something that's gonna come back to bite me.
Well, that didn't age well.
Oh God, I was gonna say something, but never mind.
No, but if you're gonna use your child as an excuse just to not go to places or anything like that, then just learn how to say no. Like how we said, that's it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah,
Just
like, there's-
learn how to, or at least just have like an actual excuse. You know, don't make one up on the spot. If you actually have to go do something and you don't want to go, then just say that.
Be
You know,
like,
or you can maybe say it in the nicest way possible. Like, oh, this is the thing I saw. Sorry for cutting off like 3 times. It's like if someone invites you to go somewhere you don't want to go, you usually say like, oh, thanks for the invite. That seems really fun, but I can't go because of. Alright, I can't go. And don't say the reason why you can't go. Just say you can't go. And usually they shouldn't say, oh, how come? If they do say that, then you just gotta say because I can't. Or I don't know what. I don't forgot what the rest of it was, but I mean, there's different ways to do it. Wait, what were you saying?
no, you pretty much covered it.
Oh,
All right. Reason 13. It's kind of redundant. Have a second chance at doing it right. Now,
so you really messed up the first child, and you want to have a second one?
Yeah,
To
I'm
redeem
thinking-
yourself.
I'm thinking that, but like at first it kind of sounds redundant, like living through your child. Like, I didn't get to go to this school, so now you're going to. But Dad, I want to be a musician. I don't care. You're gonna be a lawyer. I had to quit school to have your dumb ass.
My goodness. Oh
The
gosh.
fuck?
That was a yawn. Oh shoot, it's like 34 minutes. You wanna do a part 2 to this thing?
Yeah, but like, do you have any thoughts for this one?
Yeah, if you're gonna have a child, the first child, right? People always say the first child is always like, not the worst, but like that's just like the
It's the challenge.
test dummy or something.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then the second child is usually like the one that like, you know, comes out better because you've had the experience with the first child, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I can understand that, and people, I mean, yeah, people do it to kind of like redeem themselves, to have like a second chance. Because who knows, you know, the more kids you have, one of them could become famous, you know? No, that's fine. Wait, I think you told me a story about that, didn't you?
What?
Like someone had like a crap ton of kids to just up the chances of one of them becoming famous.
No, that was a Family Guy cutscene. Peter was telling a bunch of drug addicts to have as many kids as possible, so like one of them could be Hollywood kids.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But
Yeah.
it also probably is something that actually happened.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure people do that.
Yeah, but they aren't talking
Yeah.
about second children because I read the little tiny article thing. It
Uh-huh.
says, and I'm reading it word for word. We all feel as though we've made bad choices at some point during this journey called life. If
This
you
journey called life.
if you were offered the chance to do it over again, would you take it? Like, bitch, just fucking pick up where you left off, or don't fuck up as much. Because like, I don't know what exactly they mean. Like, what did you fuck up so bad you can't get a second chance? But like, it can't be anything good for your child, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like when I think, oh, I fucked up so bad that I can't get a do over. It's not gonna be something like, oh, I can't get into this school anymore. Like, just apply again. But like, if it's something like, oh, I didn't have a good relationship with my mom, and like, now I can't repair that. Just fucking repair it. I don't know where I'm going with this. I fucked it up.
What if it was too late though?
Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking. So it's like, so you'll have a good relationship with your kid. It makes more sense.
Yeah. But I think that's all the time that we have, right?
Yeah, we're gonna pick up between 1 to 12 in the next episode. Should be up in just a few minutes. I'm gonna
Alright.
hopefully like upload them at the same around the same time.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so how many did we get through? 25 to 13, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so that's perfect. That's like right in the halfway spot. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, then I don't care. Do whatever you want. But we have we have a podcast. If you want to check us out, it's on Spotify and iTunes. On Your Last Nerve, all lowercase, no spaces. And if you want to check out our Instagram, On Your Last Nerve, same thing. But that's where we post our out of context for our podcast. And we'll see you guys later.
See you guys.